They had nothing to lose. Their D were up in the play. We knew they were going to push. They got a lot of skill. Adding guys like Smith, who's a Hobie Baker finalist. The other kid they got out of Boston University had 50 points or whatever his last year in college. And they work. There's a pride. This is a grudge match game. I mean, they would have taken a lot of pride if they could have said they were the ones that knocked us out of the playoffs. So I thought the guys showed a lot of perseverance in stepping up the way they did. At the end, we got offense from a lot of different guys, which was great. And now we're going to need big ones out of games starting with tomorrow.
Yeah, how cool is that you get all that production, I guess, from basically your fourth line there today with Drew and Eric coming up big?
Yeah, they were huge for us. Shore going hard to the net, getting his first pro goal. Selleck, doing a great job showing some hands. He's been really spending a lot of time working on his game after practice, and I'm glad to see that he was paid off for it. And we had some other guys that, it wasn't their best night that we know are capable of more. And so hopefully now we get a big effort out of them, starting with a big first period in Houston.
I know Jake would like to have the third goal back, but boy, he really kept you guys in the game with some big stops, third period.
Yeah, I mean, you look at what we were defensively against Milwaukee, and where we were tonight, we were a far cry from the team that we were the other night and how well we defended. I thought in the first period, all in all, it was a solid first period. Unfortunately, we took 2 offensive zone penalties, and they scored on both those power plays. I didn't think we only had the 3 kills, but it's still the penalties that we took weren't necessary penalties. You'll kill off a penalty, if it goes to stop a goal or protect a teammate. But those types of penalties that we took tonight are going to come back to haunt you, and they did.
So how does that happen where you guys play almost like the perfect game on Tuesday night, and then tonight against the last place team in the conference, you really struggle and you give them 40, 45 shots on goal?
Human nature.
Yeah.
You know what? They're still kids. They're still learning. That's why we're all in the American Hockey League. We're still learning. Learning to win, learning to close out games, learning to do those things. And this is part of all the process.
Ever since he came here, Drew Shore's been given a lot of ice time. You guys are feeling pretty good about him because he's playing pretty well.
Drew is contributing, with chances. He's getting stronger on his battles. He's learning the pro game, which is huge. He's a guy that's got a lot of promise. He's a guy, whether you play him in a top 6 role or a bottom 3 role, he's pretty responsible defensively. And I thought him and I thought Alex Petrovic for his first really regular role showed some puck poise. With both those guys, they got some things they need to learn, and this is the best way to do it, is learn on the fly.
So from a coaching standpoint with Petrovic, for instance, you put him on the power play tonight. Is that just kind of maybe to boost his confidence, or what?
Well, I mean, he had 53 assists 2 years ago in juniors, and I think this year he had 40 some assists in juniors. So I mean, he's got some puck poise. And I think he showed that tonight. A couple times I wish he would have shot. I think he deferred because he wanted to be the respectful guy. And I wish he would have just shot a couple more pucks. But I think he showed a lot of puck poise. He's still learning on positioning with some D-zone battles and leverage and things like that. But I thought he, stepping in the way he did for an injury, he helped us out.
What about the goal by Matsumoto now? When he first got here, he was on fire. He's kind of cooled off as far as goal scoring, but that was a pretty big point. I mean, you guys picked that.
Oh, it's huge. Now the magic number's 1. That was a huge goal. Him and Repic really stepped up there. At the end, they were kind of quiet for the most part. I thought they had a couple chances on the power play, but 5-on-5 they were kind of quiet at times. But that's what they do. That's what game breakers do. They come up with a big goal at the big time.
And he was brought here, I think, mainly for his goal-scoring skill, and that was a goal-scoring goal right there.
Well, yeah, it was a great pass by Repic. It was a strong play from our defensive zone. And then Repic and Matsumoto, you put them together, they can make some special things, just like the 5-on-3 goal they had last game there. We got to do a better job, though, winning our gray area battles and controlling some net fronts, and that's going to be big against Houston.
Okay, now you got 2 games. You got Houston, and then you've got Oklahoma City, and you only need to get the 1 point, but still, you guys want to go in there, I guess, with the mindset that you got to get 2. Right?
Well, yeah, I mean, we want to go in with the mindset we want to win both remaining games. We want to focus on a good start against Houston. Houston's a team that's been struggling a little bit, but they're fighting for their lives. They're still in it. So we know that they're going to come out. They're going to play good defensive hockey. Hackett's a really good goaltender. They have a very dangerous power play, and they have some veteran guys that can burn you if you give them too much time and space.
But you have played well there too, so I mean that's got to boost your confidence going into the game that you play them well there in Toyota Center.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, definitely bodes well from that standpoint. But we can't rest on those laurels.
All right, man. That was kind of an exciting way to end the hockey game there. But let's talk first about your goal there. First pro goal, right?
Yep.
All right. How did you feel about the puck going in without your stick being in the action? Or did it go in off your stick? Or?
No, it didn't. I was just happy it went in the net. Obviously, this is a huge 3 games for us. The playoffs are on the line, so I was just happy to be able to contribute to the team.
Well, it seemed like their line was doing well. I mean, Eric got a goal too. I mean, for some reason, the top lines weren't able to put the puck in the net, so it was kind of nice that you guys were able to contribute to that.
Yeah, I think we all felt good. We definitely had the puck in their zone a lot, and we're creating scoring chances. And I think if our line's able to contribute along with all the other lines, we're going to be good down the stretch.
So what happened on your goal? Did you just kind of join the play? I mean, just kind of run us through the play.
Yeah, I pretty much just saw Wasey kind of was driving wide, so I just tried to get to the net, and he made a nice pass, and I just kind of stopped on the net front and went off my foot.
Yeah, it's kind of like a turnover at the blue line, if I remember right, or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think he made a nice play getting the puck back, and I just tried to go to the net.
And there was some concern, I guess, that maybe there was a kicking thing, but you pretty much just kind of went in off your skate, or?
Yeah, I mean, I was just stopping in the net in case there was a rebound or something, and he made a really nice play, and like I said, it felt good.
Now, how big was getting the extra point here tonight for the Rampage?
Huge. I mean, the playoffs, certainly coming in late in the year, it was kind of crazy looking at the standings and seeing how close it was. I think 4th place and 12th place were separated by 3 or 4 points. So all the points this weekend are good, and obviously that was a huge goal by Matzy.
All right, so man, it was kind of fun watching the guys just kind of jumping around on each other there at the end of the game. What was your emotions, I guess, after the goal in overtime?
Well, we knew it was a huge game. We needed the 2 points, and they battled back in the third to tie it up. So it was big for us to get that goal, and there's a lot of excitement and there's a lot of pressure on this game. So that's why all the excitement was there.
Showed a little bit of Gretzky skill down there around the net. You did a little spinorama move there, and the puck goes in. What happened down there? We couldn't see what.
I don't know. We just had a good forward check, good pressure down low, and then a point shot was coming wide, and it just went right on my tape, and I batted it home. So, those are the bounces you get. It would kind of squeak through there, so we needed that, and it turned out to be a big goal.
Where did the puck go? Did it go between his pads?
Yeah, it went between his legs. So. It's just it's a good shot. I was kind of hoping for a rebound, but it went in, so that's a bonus.
All right, so now you got the 2 big games here. We got to go to Houston and come back, Oklahoma City. These aren't going to be walks in the park for you guys, though, right?
No, they have a bunch of guys back from the NHL too, so it's just that much tougher for us. But we have confidence in this room that we can beat anybody. So we're just going to go in there with confidence and play our style of game, and hopefully we get 4 points here in the next 2 games.
Now, I thought Jacob played a great game. He had a little trouble on the last goal there, but I think overall he really kept you in the game because they seem to have a little bit of the momentum tonight.
Yeah, definitely the old saying is a goalie can win you a lot of games, and he's definitely done that. He's played well for us since he's been back, and we need that going further in the playoffs. So, the goalie's big, and he's been playing well, so that's a bonus too.
A little happy there toward the end of the game. How did that feel when you had that breakout and the puck goes in the net?
It felt good. First overtime goal as a professional, so it was nice to get that out of the way.
So walk us through the goal there. I mean, the breakout was a nice play inside the line. Who was it? I guess someone gave you the backhand pass to Repic, and then
I passed it. I think their guy had the puck, and I think it somehow ended up on my stick, and then I backhanded it to Repic, and then it's just basic hockey. Get up there on the 2-on-1.
And then, was it just a reaction on your part, or did you kind of find a place where you can go? Because Campbell got your number there a couple of times tonight.
Yeah. No, it was just a really good pass by Repic. I had a wide open net, so it kind of helped.
How big was this win for you guys now? I mean, does it give you a little bit of a breathing room going into the last 2 games? I mean, what's your outlook now?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really looked at the standings and see what happened tonight. I know there was a chance we could clinch a playoff spot tonight if we had some help. I don't know. I haven't really looked around at the out-of-town scores, so I don't think there's really any breathing room right now. Maybe after we clinch a spot, like we're still going to be looking for positioning. So I don't think we let our foot off the gas. I mean, we've gone in with a mentality where every game, for the last month or so, has been a playoff game, and just ended up that way tonight.